What happens when plastic surgery does not turn out like you'd hoped? In this video, we're counting down the top 10 botched celebrities that regret their plastic surgery. Number 10. Heidi Montag. Back in 2010, the reality star traveled from California to her parents' home in Colorado in order to undergo an extensive list of cosmetic procedures. Heidi has had some really drastic surgery done, and she famously underwent 10 procedures in one day. It sounds crazy when you think about how difficult that would be to actually recover from, considering it was all done at the same time. Heidi had the massive surgery day in late 2009, which included breast implants, making her an F cup, a brow lift, a nose job update, lipo on her stomach and thighs, and a butt augmentation. The drastic photos of her new appearance hit the headlines in March of 2010, and the world was more than a little shocked. But 3 years later, Heidi admitted to Us magazine that she actually had big regrets and health problems as a result of this. Quote, "I just didn't realize what I was really signing up for. It just sounds so minor when you have a surgeon describing so much of it to you." She also said that at the time she wasn't fully aware of the recovery time and the mental strain that it would put on her, and she claims her surgeon left this out on purpose. She went on to have some of this work reversed eventually, but she mostly maintains her current look. If you're loving this video so far, please be sure to like and subscribe if you want to watch more like it. Number 9. Chrissy Teigen. In May of 2020, the model revealed on Instagram that she was undergoing surgery to have her breast implants removed. This is because she said she did not feel comfortable in her own skin. Chrissy opened up to Glamour UK about the breast augmentation she had when she was around 20. She said, "If you can't set these expectations for people that everything is perfect, everyone filters their photos, edits or face tunes, so you forget what normal faces or bodies look like. It's not fair and it makes you jealous of other people's bodies. It's lying to people by omission." Chrissy is one of the most outspoken celebrities when it comes to talking about plastic surgery and all the work that she's had done in the past. In 2017, she once pointed to her forehead, her nose and her lips and said, "Fake, fake, fake. Everything about me is fake except for my cheeks." In 2021, she also admitted to undergoing a controversial new surgery called buccal fat removal. She spoke out about it in a video on her Instagram story where she pointed out her sculpted cheek and said, "I did that Dr. Diamond buccal fat removal thing here, and since I quit drinking, I'm really seeing the results, and I like it." The video spread quickly through social media, and everyone had an opinion about whether or not they would get the surgery. Number 8. Gisele Bündchen. Having a baby changes everything about you and your body, and it turns out even supermodels have insecurities about their bodies, especially after giving birth. In her memoir called Lessons: My Path to a Meaningful Life, Gisele wrote that in 2015, after she finished breastfeeding 2 of her children, she decided to get breast implants, but she immediately regretted the decision. She told People magazine about the experience and said, "I felt very vulnerable because I can work out, I can eat healthy, but I can't change the fact that both my kids enjoyed the left boob more than the right. All I wanted was for them to be even and for people to stop commenting on it. When I woke up, I was like, what have I done? It felt like I was living in a body I didn't recognize. For the first year, I wore baggy clothes because I felt uncomfortable." The model said that she went through with the surgery because she became very self-conscious about the way she looked. Quote, "I was always praised for my body and I felt like people had expectations from me that I couldn't deliver." So clearly the pressure for her to have a perfect body was very real. Number 7. Kathy Griffin. In her memoir, the comedian opened up about a liposuction procedure that turned into a disaster. Her experience left her in the emergency room and it nearly killed her. Kathy showed some pretty gruesome photos in her book and she wrote, "I want women to know what this lipo looks like. Like, are you sure you don't want to just work out a little more?" This awful experience with liposuction led to some self-revelations, and now she often uses stories about her cosmetic procedures as inspiration for her stand-up routines. She said, "What I can't figure out is why I wasted my time worrying about my looks. I am a comedian. I'm not on the runway in Milan. Believe it or not, people don't come to see me thinking I'm going to look like Jennifer Aniston." In the past, the 62-year-old has also admitted to getting a nose job when she was 26. She said, "I was told repeatedly, you would look pretty if it weren't for that nose. You'd work more if it weren't for that nose. I was young and impressionable, and I was told that enough that I started to believe it, so I got a nose job. And in the end, it was a decision that she greatly regretted." Number 6. Gwyneth Paltrow. In 2013, the actress covered the May issue of Harper's Bazaar, and in her lengthy interview, she revealed some secrets to her skincare regimen. She talked about her strong aversion to plastic surgery, and in doing so, she let it slip that she had tried Botox at one point and it made her look crazy. She said, "I would be scared to go under the knife, but talk to me when I'm 50 and I'll try anything. Except I won't do Botox again because I looked crazy. I looked like Joan Rivers." So basically she had to insult someone else to make a point that she did not like Botox. But fast forward to March of 2021 and she completely changed her mind. She explained her decision to get injectables and said, "I had a midlife crisis implants when I turned 40, and I went to go see this doctor. It was a disaster. I didn't do anything else for a long time. I was bruised, my forehead was completely frozen, and I didn't like to look at myself at all. Gwyneth said that there is a lot of shame around surgery or injectables, and it would be nice if people felt confident about the choices they were making. Number 5. Janice Dickinson. Known as the world's first supermodel, Janice was hugely successful during the 1970s and 80s. Recently, she's appeared as a judge on America's Next Top Model, Celebrity Big Brother in 2015, and I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. The 67-year-old has never been shy about admitting that she's had plastic surgery, and she also admitted to having breast enlargement, a tummy tuck, neck and facelifts, liposuction, and Botox in the past. Although the various surgeries had really gotten out of hand over the years, and in 2013 she declared herself bankrupt after $1 million in taxes and unpaid cosmetic bills. 2 years later, she appeared on Botched to fix her boob job that was done 30 years before. She said at the time that she was no stranger to plastic surgery, but her perspective really changed in 2013 when she was diagnosed with breast cancer. In fact, she initially thought that the lump in her breast meant that something was botched, so after she was diagnosed, Janice said that she wished she had never gotten breast implants. She told Entertainment Tonight, "If I had to play my life over again, I would never have gotten breast implants in the first place. I didn't need to have a mastectomy. I just said take them out right now." Luckily, the following year she was declared cancer-free after 6 weeks of radiation therapy. Number 4. Yolanda Hadid. In 2019, the former model and reality TV star announced that she had undone all of her plastic surgery, her fillers, and her hair extensions after years of having work done to herself. She posted a mirror selfie on Instagram with the caption, "55 and smiling from the inside out. Finally back to the original 1964, living in a body free of breast implants, fillers, Botox, extensions, and all the BS I thought I needed in order to keep up with what society conditioned me to believe was a sexy woman, until the toxicity of it all almost killed me." So what was the reason that she had all of her procedures reversed? Well, Yolanda realized that the adjustments that she made to her body were potentially harmful. She explained that it took her many years of undoing the bad choices that she made for herself before she finally found the freedom of internal beauty. She said, "Your health is your wealth, so please make educated decisions. Research the partial information you are given by our broken system before putting anything foreign in your body." The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills even captured the moment that Yolanda had her breast implants removed. Number 3. Mickey Rourke. The actor was once one of the most recognizable faces in Hollywood. He made his feature film debut with a minor role in Steven Spielberg's 1941, and he garnered significant attention with 1981's Body Heat. However, in the early 90s, the actor decided to take up professional boxing, and while that did bring him success, it also came with a string of severe facial injuries. Rourke was reportedly faced with a broken nose. He also suffered toe and rib injuries, a split tongue, a compressed cheekbone, and even short-term memory loss for some time. As a result, he had to undergo several reconstructive surgeries to fix himself up, but most of them did not achieve the desired result, so he had to undergo even more surgery to correct those mistakes. Eventually, his facial features were nearly unrecognizable compared to his initial appearance. In 2009, he finally opened up to the Daily Mail about it and said, "Most of it was to mend the mess of my face because of the boxing, but I went to the wrong guy to put my face back together," which is very sad because it was probably just down to having a really sketchy plastic surgeon. Number 2. Donatella Versace. The fashion designer is the vice president of one of the best-known Italian fashion houses, and of course she's massively successful, but she's also known for something else outside of the world of fashion. Donatella is a huge fan of plastic surgery and is notorious for how much work that she's had done. It's possible that the 67-year-old first underwent the knife just to enhance what nature gave her. If you look at her old photos, it is pretty obvious that her face has undergone a lot of changes. Many people believe that she underwent too many of those plastic surgery procedures, possibly to correct the mistakes in each of those previous surgeries. There's been speculation that her facelift has been done to an extreme, pointing out that she does seem to have a frozen look and is unable to make different facial expressions. She allegedly had lip augmentation, cheek implants, liposuction, and various other procedures. Conclusively, many have referred to Donatella as an extreme example of plastic surgery because there's nothing subtle about the work that she's had done. But the truth is, it probably had a lot to do with societal expectations and the pressure to maintain the image of her brand Versace. And coming in at number 1, Tara Reid. The American Pie star was one of Hollywood's it girls in the late 90s and early 2000s. But while she was at the pinnacle of success in her career, she was also going through various issues stemming from botched plastic surgery, and she ended up missing out on a whole bunch of roles just because of it. Tara claimed that in 2004, breast implants and liposuction surgeries left her with disfigurements that damaged her career. She told Us Weekly, quote, "My stomach became the most ripply, bulgy thing. I had a hernia, this huge bump next to my belly button. As a result, I couldn't wear a bikini, I lost a lot of work. Tara said that after the procedures, she knew something was wrong when it came to her breast implants, but she was 6 months post-op when she realized that it had been terribly botched. Quote, the actual center part where the areola is, instead of being a circle, it turned out to be a large square. It was horrifying. She also went through an infamous wardrobe malfunction on the red carpet at Diddy's 35th birthday party back in 2004, which resulted in her body going viral, which left her devastated. Tara said she cried and begged photographers not to release the photos because the last thing she wanted was to have the whole world see it, but unfortunately, of course they did. So what do you think about this video? Please let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.